Okay, so let's continue with conditional formatting. So another conditional formatting that we can use are the icons. We can use shapes to show if the data is increasing or decreasing, or is larger than the average or is less than the average. For example, if I let me clear this conditional formatting here, and I want to use icons to enhance the readability of the column incident cost. Go here, and then use this icon here. So take a look at it, and I think if you can interpret it, like why this is down, why this is a horizontal, and why this one is up. Well, it's because you probably figure out, because these values that are having this down icon means that they are under the average. These values are, or maybe Excel use quantize, I'm not sure, but these are the closer to the average, and these are larger than the average. Again, it depends on the type of the data. What type of icon do you want to use? Another thing that you can do with conditional formatting is to create your own rules. Sometimes you can't find the appropriate function that can highlight the cells that you're looking for. So you can use this option, use a formula to determine which cells to format, and then insert your formula here, and then filter the cells that you want. So let's say that I want to highlight the cells in this column that are bigger than $1,000. I'm going to show you how you can write it with a rule, with setting a new rule in conditional formatting. So I click on a cell, and then I want to highlight the corresponding department in the department column. So I want to find all the cells that are over $1,000 here in column K, and then highlight those, the corresponding department in column J. So I click on this cell, on cell J2, and I go to new rule, and then I go to use a formula to determine which cells to format. And then here I say equal, and then this cell, the first cell in column K, and I get rid of the dollar signs because I want it to change. Let's say bigger than $1,000, right? This is my formula. You can use any formula like if or can, if, and then I go to this format. You can, you see that you can, you can use the number format. Don't want to change that. Can you change the font? I use bold font, and then I go to borders, to outlines, and then I fill it, and I use this red color to fill. Hit OK, and it shows me a preview. This is my formatting, and I say OK. So it's not work. It seems that it's not working because it doesn't apply to this cell, right? But how can I apply it, the rule, to all of this column? So I go to this format painter, and I drag down in this column. There you go. So what happens is that it's highlighting all of the cells that its incident costs are over $1,000. So you create the rule for one cell, and then you drag it down, use the format painter to drag down that or apply that rule to this column. Another thing that you can do for sorting data is to create your own list. Again, just like this new rule, you might have a sorting list that doesn't exist in the Excel functions and Excel sorting list. I go to this G column, my plant column here, and I want to add a new list. Let's say that this is my list. I want to sort my plants based on this list, which is Alabama, Florida, Georgia, California, Illinois, Montana, Iowa, Ohio, and Texas. And the difference between my list and A to Z list is it wasn't alphabetical, but for some reason I want to see my data in that order, right? So I have a new list, but I can't use this A to Z list. So I go